A personal connection to a vehicle. If you're watching this video, it's probably something you understand. The general public, they look at a vehicle a lot of times as I would a shovel. It's a tool to get a job done, and that's about it. Whereas a car person, such as myself or probably you, look at a vehicle and you become attached to it. After all, you're its caretaker. You have shared experiences or maybe epic journeys. You can become fond of a vehicle.
It was love at first sight. His body and then his interior and everything just together just seemed to fit. And I just felt an instant connection.
Well, maybe not that fond, but you get where I'm coming from. So when I heard last week that my 2021 Mach 1 that I had written off and the insurance company had written off was alive and well, I was very interested. Let's rewind a bit for those that are new to the channel. I ordered a new 2021 Mustang Mach 1 with just the options I wanted and no more. I pick it up the day it's taken off the truck and campaign it on 2 Rally North America events and multiple tracks around the East Coast. It is exactly the car I wanted for how I intended to use it. The car was featured often on my channel as I learned about its pluses and the areas that needed attention. All was right with the world. That was until it was taken away. I watched the car on the Copart auction site. It was taken to Altoona, Pennsylvania, and it was eventually sold for $17,300. I figured someone wanted the drivetrain. It was a low mileage car, and the buyer could more than recover the additional cost of the auction by selling off parts that were not damaged. After that, I lost track of the car. That was until last week when a very talented hobbyist from Eastern Europe reached out to me to let me know that my old Mach 1 was running, and not only running, but in top form. He had purchased it from Copart and shipped it into his country and spent a considerable amount of time rebuilding it. I was skeptical at first that this was indeed my old car. That was until I saw some of the photos. The MGW shifter I installed was on the car, as was the BBK Resonator Delete kit. The seats had been upgraded to leather Recaros, as the ones in my car had the airbags deployed. The audio system was also upgraded to a B&O unit with navigation. But this was absolutely my car. Like a phoenix, the Mach 1 had risen from the ashes. Now, after a lot of tedious and difficult work, it's ready to slay some roads in Europe, and I couldn't be happier about it. Now, many of you may look down on a reconstructed car, but I'm not in that camp. My current F-150 has an R title, and when my wife asked what that meant, I told her the R stood for racing. My 1970 Mach 1 took a hard hit on the passenger side at some point in its life. My title's clean, but the evidence is there in the inner fender. Neither of these things bother me, as both these vehicles perform as they should. The way I see it, as long as a wrecked car is rebuilt by a capable craftsman, the work can all be but invisible, and the driving experience basically unchanged. Also, there's typically a sizable discount on the purchase price when looking at a reconstructed car, so the purchaser can typically buy a vehicle with more options or lower miles at a discount, and who doesn't like to save money? If you are in Europe and considering a Mach 1, I'm going to leave a link in the description to where my old car can be purchased. I cannot vouch for the work that was done, as I haven't inspected the car personally. However, this is far from the first car this gentleman has rebuilt. Also, this is a US spec car, so we'll have 25 more horsepower than, say, a European spec car. I would love to see this car in the Autobahn or carving the mountain passes in the Alps. If you happen to pick it up, drop me a line and let me know. I'm just glad it's alive again, and to me that's great news. So there you go. The 2021 Mach 1 is back on the road. If you like this video, please hit the like button. That way other people see it. Also, please consider subscribing. That really helps the channel. If you've ever wondered why you should change your own oil in a Mach 1, maybe check out this video over here. It'll go through how my process went. Yeah, it gets a little messy, but I think you really should do it if you can. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll see you.